All right, my friend, we are ready for the new concept. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So before I introduce this week's concept or sort of new idea, sometimes it's a review, sometimes it's totally new. We haven't done this one yet, actually, but we're gonna talk a little bit about what we worked on last week. There were some terms that I introduced, and it was root word and a suffix. So the root word is where the meaning of the word is, and then the suffix is the ending that you add on. So for example, do you remember last week we worked on adding ed? Yeah, excellent. So that is the suffix. So if we looked at a word, played, so it's usually a verb that we add the ed to. Which one is can you write the root word right there for played? Go ahead and write the root word and the suffix. So write the root word there.
Word is like play. And then
You got it, exactly. Yeah, good. Excellent. Good. Excellent. How do we say that word?
Do I
No, just,
play?
no, that's it. Just, what is it?
Played. Well, here, played.
Played.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How does it end? Remember we talked about the 3 sounds?
Duh.
Duh. Excellent. Okay, put the top on that. Move this away, because now I'm gonna introduce some more suffixes. So some more endings that we add onto a root word to slightly change the word. So when we added ed to played, how did we change the word play? What does ed do to a verb?
Duh.
It,
Well, you
it's the same.
already did it.
You already did it, exactly. Okay, so now we're gonna add 2 more suffixes. So we have s and
More
s.
than one.
More than one. Excellent, you already knew that. So s says s, so repeat. S says s.
S says
And s also is gonna say z.
z.
So s sometimes says s, and it sometimes says z.
S sometimes says, and it also says z.
Good. And then we have the suffix es that comes on the end of the word to make it a plural. And these are usually added to nouns. Do you remember what a noun is? A person, place, thing, or idea, okay? So es, repeat after me, es says is.
Es says is.
Excellent, one more time, es says is.
Es says is.
Okay, so similar to last week, we hear something depending on the ending of the word. Okay, that tells us what the ending suffix is going to sound like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you an object, and we're going to try this out. And what did I just give you?
Boat.
Okay, boat. Okay, does that look like your boat?
Uh,
A little bit? I feel like it's it's similar color, isn't it?
yeah, the little blue boat.
Yeah, I tried to get one that looked like your boat.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a boat. Excellent. Now what do you have?
Boats.
Excellent. Okay, and what is the last sound? What is this sound? What's the S sound like in boats? S. Excellent, yeah.
Boat, 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 yes.
So the reason is, okay, what I want you to do is now feel your throat, and we're gonna sound out the last sound in the root word, which is boat. Okay, so look at me and say t, just the t. T. Is it voiced or unvoiced? Do you feel unvoiced? T. Okay. Now go ahead and feel your throat and sound out s. Voiced or unvoiced?
Unvoiced.
Unvoiced. So your voice box is off
Mm-hmm.
in t. So guess what? It's going to stay off and it's going to say s. Okay? Excellent. So we are going to actually, so I'm going to give you the tense as well. So go ahead and show me which tent you would pull up for boats. What do you hear?
Boats.
Can you read that?
I
Hear.
and I write.
Yeah. So you hear s and you write s. So we're going to go ahead and categorize the word. So I would put boats. So boat is the root word, and boats. Just like cats. Ends in t. It's unvoiced, so the your voice stays off. Okay? All right, let's try another one. we'll put the boats aside, and now I'm going to give you this. What do we have? What is that?
A ladybug.
Ladybug. Okay, let's check out the the last sound in ladybug and see if it's voiced or unvoiced. You ready? G.
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 Do you feel something? Is your voice box on? G.
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 You feel a slight vibration?
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
G. Okay, good. So now we know that it's on. Let's see what happens to the sound when we have this. What do we have now?
Ladybug.
Oh, what is that? What is the last sound? Z. Ladybugs. So now go ahead and feel the G again. Ready? G. G. Okay, so your voice box is on. And now do Z. Can you feel it? Put your hand like this so you can really feel it. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Vibrating? Yeah. So guess what? When it's on at the end of a word, it stays on. And that's why it makes the Z sound. Okay? So which tent are you going to lift for how we spell ladybugs, how we spell the suffix? And what does that say? I hear.
I hear Z, but I write S.
Yes. We write S, and we know that sometimes S says, so I'm going to put that ladybugs, and that is a compound word, right? Ladybugs. How many syllables is ladybug? Let's see. Can we pound out the syllables? Ladybug. How many syllables is that?
Ladybug. 3.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, you ready for the last one? There's one more sound that this suffix makes. And I am going to give you this.
Fish.
Actually, want to put those in there? Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so what do we have here?
Fish.
A fish. Okay, and it ends in what? What is the final sound? Sh, the sh sound. Okay, so there are certain rules that tell us how to spell the suffix, meaning plural, many fish. Now, we know that many fish, you just use the word fish. But if I'm talking about different species of fish, many different types of fish, what might I have?
Fishes.
Fishes. What do you hear at the end?
It is.
Okay, which tent might you pull up for that? So go ahead and read that. I hear.
I hear Z. I hear is, but I write ES.
Yes, okay, so we would write ES. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how we might spell that. All right, look up here. So we have fish is the root word, and we have fish is. So I hear is, but I write ES. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead, and you'll notice here, Trevor, that if a word, so here's the rule, if a word ends in ch, j, s, sh, z, or the letter X, you're gonna write ES at the end. And it's gonna make sense when you say the word, because when you say it, you're gonna hear is, okay? All right, I'll take those, and now I'm gonna trade and give you something else. We are gonna do a little brainstorm, and to do our brainstorm, so now we're gonna add, I'm gonna have you add some words to that, or tell me what to. I'm gonna give you some pictures, and you can choose anyone to start, and tell me what the word is. They're all, you notice they're all more than one, so they're all plural nouns, they're all objects. And go ahead and tell me which tent you would use and which category I should write it in. So pick anyone.
Markers.
So those are actually
Pencils.
pens. Pens. So what do you hear? Say it again.
Pens.
Pens. Go ahead and touch your neck, your throat, and say, Is it on? It's on. So now what's it gonna say? S or z? Feel your throat. It's gonna, pens. Do you feel the z? Yeah.
I hear Z, but I write S.
Okay, so let's put this in this pile over here. And where am I gonna write it under? S, z, or is? Okay, like ladybugs. We have pens. Go ahead and pick another one.
Glasses.
Ooh, okay. All right. Glasses. Which tent would you raise for that one? What do you hear? Glasses.
I hear z, but I write s.
So let's try that one again. So the word is glass,
Glass.
and more than one glass is what? Say it.
Glass is.
Do you hear the I? Z? Yeah? Okay. So we would.
Is.
I hear is.
But I write es.
So where am I going to write this one? Which column? Excellent.
There.
So we're going to write glass is. So remember, if it ends in an S, it's going to be is. Okay, so you can put that one aside. How about another one?
Mhm. Hats.
Hats.
I hear s and I write s.
Excellent. You're right. Excellent. So boats and hats. Pick another.
Crabs.
Say it again, nice and loud.
Crab. Crabs.
So which one what do you hear? And to test it, let's.
Here at crabs.
Okay, let's go test it.
Z.
B, b, b.
B.
Ends in b, b.
Z. Crabs.
Crabs. Excellent.
I hear z, but I write s.
You hear z, right, good. So where would I write this?
So,
Right here? In the middle. Okay, pick another.
Peaches.
Okay. Well, what does it end in?
Is.
Peach is the root word, but what does peach end in?
Is.
Ch, ch. The word peach, the root word ends in ch. Okay? And we know that when we have a word that ends in ch, we're going to add es. So go ahead and say it again and see how it sounds.
Peaches.
Okay, so which one?
This one.
Good.
I hear is, but I write es.
All right, so where's that going to go?
There.
Excellent. Okay, last one.
And then books.
Where would that one go?
At the end, I hear s and I write s.
Excellent. You hear S and you write S. So books. Can you feel?
Yeah.
It's pretty quiet, right? Voice is off. Good. So it stays off. Excellent. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a poem, and we're going to echo read the poem. And I'm going to ask you after the poem to add 3 more words that you hear to our brainstorm. All right? So, all right. You ready? So we're going to echo read it. So I will read one line and then you can read a line. And I want you to listen for the plural nouns. So plural is more than one.
Like you read that, I read this. You read
You're
that,
just going to
I read
echo
this.
me. So I'm going to say
if you
ears
write
here.
That, I would write that.
So I'm going to start ears here.
Ears here.
And that is here like hearing, not over here, right? That would be spelled differently. Okay, flies buzz.
Flies buzz.
Motors roar.
Motors roar.
Kettles hiss.
Kettles hiss.
People snore.
People snore.
Dogs bark.
Dogs bark.
Birds chirp.
Birds chirp.
Autos honk, beep, beep.
Autos honk, beep, beep.
Winds sigh.
Winds sigh.
Shoes squeak.
Shoes squeak.
Trucks honk.
Trucks honk.
Floors creak.
Floors creak.
Whistles toot.
Whistles toot.
Bells clang.
Bells clang.
Doors slam, bang, bang.
Doors slam, bang, bang.
Kids shout.
Kids shout.
Clocks ding.
Clocks ding.
Babies cry.
Babies cry.
Phones ring.
Phones ring.
Balls bounce.
Balls bounce.
Spoons drop.
Spoons drop.
People scream. Stop, stop.
People scream. Stop, stop.
Okay, take a look. Is there a word that we could add to our brainstorm? So see if you can take any one of these. So can you come up with one that ends in a s? In this.
Yes. Motors.
Motors. Let's try that. Motor, it ends in Feel
But it's more than one. Motors, not motor.
Right, so if we add motors, what's it gonna actually sound like?
Zzz.
Yeah, yeah. So motors would go here. Good. Motors. When in doubt, feel your throat to see if your voice is on, and if it's on, it's gonna stay on. Okay.
Bells.
Wait, what is it?
Bells.
Oh, let's do that at 1, 2. Oh.
Bells.
Good. So bells would be under here as well. Great, pick another one.
Doors.
Okay. Where am I gonna write that one? Doors.
At the end.
This one?
Yeah.
Let's try it again, because look at, we have
Motors.
motors. Good, okay.
So
They're
hard.
most of them make the Z sound.
Wins.
Good.
Kids.
What about? D,
Kid.
feel d, feel d,
Kid.
d, d, dzz. Good, yeah. How about that one?
Clocks. Clock.
So let's go ahead.
Off.
Is your voice on or off?
No.
Is your voice on or off?
Off.
Off. So it's gonna stay off. So what are you gonna say?
Off.
Clocks.
Clocks.
You got
Yeah.
it. Excellent. Okay. Excellent job. All right, so we can go ahead and remove the first two. Actually, three, we did the poem as well.
Wait, this.
Yes, that was the poem. And now we are going to go ahead and do a dictation. Let's see. Okay, great, so I'm gonna give you this. All right, so now we're gonna practice our new sounds, okay? So, eyes on me, and you know 3 ways to spell S. So go ahead and split your board into 2, and then you'll have 3 spots. Good. Oh, wait, what do we do? Let's start that again. So repeat the sound. S. Good, okay, so eyes on me, the sound is S.
S says S. S.
Nice and
says
loud.
S. And
This was something we had actually learned. So we were talking about this one. What
But
about?
Z doesn't. S says Z, but Z doesn't say
You're
S.
exactly right. And it's something we had learned prior. So we're adding to this. So do you remember when we talked about the soft letters, soft C and G? When the
D,
I,
E.
E, or Y comes after it. So what letter
Sort
says?
of crashed.
That's the ED. How about C? C sometimes says
Oh yeah.
S. Excellent.
C says
Like in cell phone
Mhm.
or circus. Okay, good. Go ahead and erase. Eyes on me, and you know 3 ways. So go ahead and split your board into thirds. Good. To spell Z.
Z. Z says Z. Doesn't Z Z?
You got it. Excellent.
Z Z says Z.
Good. And we just
Yeah.
learned another one.
S says Z.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes. Good job. Good job. That's great. All right, the last one. So eyes on me. And this is a suffix that means more than one. Go ahead and spell is.
Is. I-S.
Is. What spells is?
Oh.
We just worked on it.
Well, the word is I-S. And then,
So this is a suffix that we add on the end of
So,
something.
it sounds
So like we've got fishes, glasses, peaches. It sounds like is, but how do we spell it?
I-S, but it's E-S.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do, so repeat the sound, is, and now how do you write it?
E-S says is.
Awesome, and we'll continue to practice that. That's great. Excellent. All right, you can go ahead and take off our dictation. And now we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take that. All right. We're gonna read a passage this week called Shots. And
Can I put my name on it?
sure. Go ahead with your name. Good.
I know what
It's
the date
11,
is.
17, 25. Good. So before we read this passage, we're gonna have more time to read it tomorrow. But what we're gonna do today is just mark the words. We're gonna use a green
Mhm.
for the words that we are focusing on, the concept words. So we're gonna find words that end in an S or ES and mean more than one, okay?
Good.
Let's do it together. Okay, so what's the first one you find? So we're just gonna scan for the word
Shop.
shops, good.
Do I do just the S or the
Just
whole word?
highlight the whole word, good.
Shops.
Another one.
and
Good.
Baby. That one. No.
So-
Things.
Good.
But was bub.
So can you split that? Use your strategy, split it in half.
Bath. Tubs.
Good.
Socks.
Good.
Cribs. Swings.
Good.
Moms. And dads. Things.
Good.
Things.
Good.
Moms. Dads. Use. No.
Good.
Another. That one.
Does that have an S on the end, meaning more than
No.
one? No.
Shops. Sells.
Now that's an interesting
No.
one, because that's a verb,
Because you
and that's another way that you add an S to the end of that, yes, that's a third person verb.
factory.
the shop sells.
Things.
Things,
Bells.
good,
Pens.
good.
Railings.
Rings, good.
Rings. Dishes. Dishes.
Excellent, yep.
Dolls. The old thing. The old
So just
thing.
scan, we're not even reading it, just scan for the S or ES, and you don't even have to actually read the word, you can just highlight it. Good. Good. That's another verb, yeah, that's okay, just put a little X above it, yeah, likes. That doesn't mean more than one, right? So these are nouns that mean more than one.
Likes the shop smell.
Snacks would be, good, snacks, good. There's a bunch of them in a row. Good. Nope, right, because that's the verb, yeah. Because you wouldn't say Leron like the pet shop.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah. Foxes? How can they trap those?
in a pet shop.
Yeah.
I love that you're thinking about it. Excellent, excellent. Now let's go back to likes. So let's find what's the root word in likes? Like. Is that a noun, a person, place, or thing? Or a verb? A verb, okay. So we would not highlight in this case because the S on the end is actually for a third person verb, and it makes it agree with the subject. So we'll work more on that another time. Okie doke. So now let's go ahead and highlight, let's go ahead and read those words. You ready?
Shops. Swings. Moms. Dads. Things. Bathtubs. Socks. Cribs. Things that often. Balls. Dolls. Things. Bells. Pets. Rings. Dishes. Dolls. Ashes.
Lashes. Bling, do you know what bling is? Bling is like if you have a lot of jewelry on or your nails are painted, it's bling. And lashes are like your eyelashes. That's sort of a funny thing to say.
Things boys, girls like, smell, snack, cakes, cupcakes, puffs, muffins. What are puffs?
Puff's like a little cheese puff.
Yeah.
They're yummy. It's like a type of food. Yeah.
Cakes, cats, dogs, frogs, snacks,
Snakes. Good.
wishes, fox, things, shop, watts, shop. Can we highlight this in red?
Yeah, and you know what? The other one I want to take a look at is this word. What's the root word?
Wishes.
So what's the root word?
Wish.
Wish. Is that a noun? Like in that sentence,
Yeah.
he wishes. It's the action. It's the verb. So we wouldn't highlight that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to now highlight some red words. Okay, so we're going to go ahead.
How do we know if they're red words though?
So up here are red words, and what I want you to do is, in fact, we don't highlight those quite yet. We're going to pick one for now, and we're going to do this word because this is a word we've been working on, and that's use. Excellent. So let's go through and see where you can find use. Just scan it quickly for use. Do you see this right there? Yep. Good. I think that's the only one. So let's pick another word to now scan for. Let's go ahead and scan another word we've been working on is there. Like belong, not over there, but their dogs. Let's see if we can find there. Yes, Their. There. Look in the very last sentence. I just scanned down to the bottom. Just scan this one and see if you can find it there. Good. Their shops. Excellent. Okay, and how about one more? We'll do one, because that's another one we've been working on. So one, like the number one, not I won a trophy. Good job. I think that might be it as well. There aren't that many. That's it.
Yeah.
Good. All right, let's go ahead and read those words. Ready?
One, their, use.
Good.
Oh,
Excellent.
there was only one of them.
There was only one of each. That's sort of funny. All righty, so we are done with that, and now we're on the spelling. Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and mark up our chart. You see how last week we worked on suffixes are down here. Okay, that's good. Perfect. All right, last step. So we've checked off that we have done that suffix ed, so we're going to go ahead and highlight now. We've worked on the suffix s and es, making something plural or more than one. All righty, so let's go ahead and we're going to use your book. And here is your finger tapping guide, which is a great strategy to use when we're spelling. Here's a pencil. All right, and I'm going to tell you we're going to do 3 words today, okay? And the first thing we're going to do, as usual, is we're going to go ahead and pound out the syllables.
What's the squiggly line?
The squiggly line is for a digraph. Those are 2 letters like ch, 2 letters that make one sound. And then you'll notice these are for the blends. When there's 2 marks, it's for a blend. 2 letters that go very closely together, but that you can still hear each sound. Okay. Yes, okay, go ahead. So the first word, we're gonna pound it out first before you even write it, okay? So, eyes on me, the word is chips. Chip. So what we're gonna do actually is the word is chips, but we're gonna pound out the root word. Chip. Chip. So go ahead and tap out the sound for chip. ch.
It.
Good. Okay, now you'll notice that there is a circle because we're going to go ahead and circle, so it's plus S. So we added
So
S.
it will always be S.
Well, let's wait, let's hang on. Okay, so the word is chips, so go ahead and rewrite it. I noticed that you have it spelled correctly, so go ahead and rewrite chips. I had lots of chips with my sandwich today for lunch. Okay, the next word is, we're gonna pound it out first, swing. The word's gonna be swings, but we're gonna pound it, swing. Let's go ahead and spell the root word first. Sw.
Ing.
Good, sw. Ing, you're right. Good job. And you added an S. Good. Okay, so what's the word? Swings.
Swings.
My brother loves, swings me on the swing.
Mm-hmm.
Swings. There are many swings at the playground. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do contests. Okay, you ready? Let's pound it out. So the word is contest, meaning
Contest.
at the fair there were many contests that I participated in. Okay, ready? So the root word though is contest. So let's go pound it out. Contest. Good. 2 syllables. Excellent. So we're going to spell the first syllable first. So the first syllable is con. Let's go ahead and tap it out. Tap it out first with your fingers. Go ahead. No, sorry, this is number 4. We're skipping down to number 4, yeah. Good. Now we're going to pound out test. So go ahead, test.
Test.
St. Good. An ending blend. Good. And you added the S. Contests. We just add the S. Good. Go ahead and rewrite it because it's spelled correctly. Excellent. All right, we're going to go ahead and do one sentence. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Eyes on me. I'm going to tell you the sentence. The bells will ring at 10. Now I'm going to pound it out.
Bells.
Wait, hang on. Just listen first. The bells will ring at 10. Okay, let's do it together. The bells will ring at 10. One more time. The bells will ring at 10. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and tap the sentences. The bells will ring at 10. Tap the lines. Good. And the 2 lines mean that it's a red word. So it's a word you can't sound out.
Yeah.
So let's do it one more time. The bells
will ring at 10.
Excellent. And you can go ahead and use this for sounding out, tapping out words, but you can't tap out the. You just know how to spell that. Good. And I'm going to write it as well.
Is it double L?
You're right. Yep.
Ring.
Okay, so go ahead. Check your spelling. So check your spelling with mine.
The
Look at that word. I love how you knew to double the floss letter L in bells and in will, but 10 is just 1 N. Okay, so let's go ahead and do cups. So did you check for capitals?
Yeah.
Good. What's next? Read it. Go ahead, read it. Make sure it makes sense.
The bells will ring at 10.
Good. Now let's look at capitals again. Because remember, sometimes there's words that we capitalize that actually shouldn't be. Good. Good for catching that. Excellent. Good. Okay, good. So you corrected that. How about so understanding? Good. And what's P stand for?
Punctuation.
You got it. Yeah, I see your period. And now spelling. We just checked it. Excellent. All right, so go ahead and rewrite. Go ahead and rewrite the sentence one last time. In your neat handwriting. Good job. Okay. Check cups again, and we can go the other way. Capital, good. Excellent, excellent job. Okay, go ahead and read the sentence.
The bells will ring at 10.
Awesome, go ahead and read the words that you spelled.
Chip, swing, contest. Chips, swings, contests.
Good, 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 good. What do you hear? Chips, and what do you hear here?
Contests. No,
How about
chip,
swings?
swings,
What do you hear?
contests.
Excellent job. All right.